Okay, so then once people have generally this skyline, they can always start adding more to it. So for example, like if it feels a little bit sparse and they want to add more buildings, then they could, for example, here's some red. I'm going to add a layer of purple on top because red and purple look really good together. Okay, you could also add a little bit of purple here, like to create a shadow, for example. I've seen people do that with great success. You can like basically layer some other colors on top of what you already have. With orange, let's see, what goes next to orange? Basically red or yellow, so I might just add some more yellow right here. Okay, and then I can drip it, so adding some water. Okay, and there you have it. So you have some buildings. You want to give that about 5 minutes to dry before we add some of the white highlights that you see here that outline the buildings and some little dots for the windows. And by the way, all of this is optional, right? It's just one style, like one way to do this. And so like with every paint party that we do, we always want to remind people that they are very free to do things, to paint things in a style and with elements that they like, and everything that we say or do is purely a recommendation, so they don't have to do it exactly like how we do it. So they don't have to add the white outlines, for example. They don't have to add the windows if they don't want to. All right, so then now if we want to do the Golden Gate Bridge, what we're going to do is kind of bring the bottom of the buildings over. So you can use your big brush, pick any color, and just bring it on over. There we go. So I picked like a kind of violet color, I guess. And you can also have people add some more color to it. So I added some blue. And then for the bridge, easiest way to describe the bridge is you're going to start with a line that is, you're going to start with just a flat line for the road. So I'm mixing together some green right now because I just feel like using green. And so here's the road. That's just a flat horizontal line. Okay, and then now I'm going to pick another color for the other parts of the bridge. So then I'm picking green. So then we have like, or for the Bay Bridge, we have this one tower right here. I describe it as a tower, and I tell people that it looks like a ladder. So the ladder is two parallel lines that go straight up. And you can excuse my squiggly lines. It's probably a little bit tilted, but that's okay. Okay, so two parallel lines that go right up that are then connected by some rungs to make it look like a ladder. And then at the very bottom, you can make it look like an X. That's like the foundational spot. And then now I'm gonna do some red for the cables. So for the cables, they go from the top of the ladder down to the road and a little bit curved, and same thing. And in order to get these nice thin lines, the trick is really just to not push down too hard. You're really just kind of painting with the very tip of your brush, very lightly. And then some vertical cables. I'm gonna make it kind of orange. There you go. All right. And yeah, if you want to drip the bridge, you can add some more water like that with color. And then, yeah, so then, like I said, you can accentuate the buildings with some outlines. And the very last thing I want to show you for this is how to do the paint splatters. So with splattering, you can describe it as like, okay, this is something that I'm gonna show you guys. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna make a little bit of a mess here, but it's gonna be a controlled mess so that we don't get in trouble. And what we're gonna do is splatter some paint just to add some more, I don't know, just to add a final touch to our painting. And we can pick any color here. I am gonna do like a blue color, maybe to make it look like rain. And so you wanna pick a color and just mix it with water. So it should be kind of watered down. And then you take your little brush and get like a healthy glob of it. So you should get a good amount of that paint on the tip of your small brush. Then you're gonna be holding your big and your small brush in a T shape where the big brush is like vertical and then the small brush is horizontal. And the key here is so that the paint, when you hit it, it doesn't fling backwards and hit you in the face, and it doesn't fling over and hit your neighbor in the face, is you wanna keep it close to your canvas. So about 1 inch away. So that way the splatters generally go where you want it to go. So then just hit it, whoop, there we go. And be careful, like it honestly will kind of get everywhere. Like I have some on my hands. Just tell people to wipe it off and not go too crazy with it, and also to keep it very close to their canvas. And there you have it.